it's Ryan Field. What a day Sunday at the TCS New York City Marathon. How about this? A whopping 59,226 finishers. That is a new record, and yes, making it the largest marathon in the world. And here's the best part. One of those nearly 60,000 finishers, this guy to my right, our very own Mike Marza, who has been... Hey, buddy. He showed up to work the next day after running 26.2 miles for the very first time, your first marathon. You better be rocking that medal
I think
today.
I'm just going to carry this
as well.
For the next year. Yeah. It's pretty incredible. First of all, it was just, so much pride, not just for the little part that I played, but just being part of the 59,000 and being part, frankly, it's a whole city event, as you know. No question. 2 million people watching this. I saw them as I was passing by, high-fiving the little kids on the way. And as my first marathon, Sam Ryan coached me up, 13-time marathon finisher. So she gave me some little tricks and tips, and a lot of people did actually, and giving me so much support, as did the city. You and I have talked about covering this event, and to be part of it was honestly surreal. Can I show you something cool?
Well, dude, we got to point out the fact that you ran a sub-4-hour marathon for your first time. That is no easy feat, and now you're in the New York Times?
So the New York Times posts all the winners, all the finishers, all the winners, obviously, but then the finishers too. And so it has all the times in there.
You got to squint.
Look at that. I know, they're very small.
There he is.
3 hours, 53 minutes, and 42 seconds. Now,
that's incredible.
Plenty of people ran it a lot faster, but for me, it was a really cool accomplishment, especially for my 3 kids, for them to meet me at the finish line and to see the medal and just to experience that moment was really cool.
Your wife was all smiles. It was a great Marza family moment, and rightfully so.
I mean, our team, by the way, did a GMA 50 relay, so they ran as a group, as a team, and the broadcast was great. And seeing the images from TV, it doesn't even really do it justice when you're seeing it as you're running by. And so I know you're probably wondering, like, what was the hardest part?
I was about to ask.
The 26.2 miles, the whole course. No, I'll say that the hardest part for me, and a lot of marathon runners would probably echo this because they told me this, but the Queensboro Bridge, it is, all you hear is the tap of the feet, and then you hear just, the wind. There are no spectators on the Queensboro Bridge, and then the slow Fifth Avenue incline. I mean, what's cool about this medal, and we've reported this before,
yes, we have.
It shows the topography of the course. So you see like the Verrazano, the climb right out of the gate, mile up, mile down. But this is, the elevation. And that sneaky Fifth Avenue, where you just kind of go up, 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 up. It's like mile 20 or something like that. And it was very challenging. The whole thing was challenging, but I was powered by the city, and it was just cool. It was just it was one of the most challenging and rewarding days of my life.
People say it's the best day in New York City throughout the year. And yesterday, Sunday, was a perfect example of that with the weather and just the energy in the city. And that's why so many people want to run the TCS New York City Marathon. What advice would you give to someone who's contemplating whether or not they should run this race?
Well, unlike me, don't worry about the time. I was getting updates about maybe trying to break 4 hours, which for me was going to be incredible just to finish. But I think just enjoying the moment and the process leading up to it, because the training is rigorous if you go out and kind of follow the Road Runner's training guide. But I would do it. And what was great about it is on the course you see people from all over the world, old, young. I saw several blind runners running tethered to their guides, which was incredibly inspiring. People with prosthetics running by, people in wheelchairs obviously were rolling through, and it just was, it's so emotional. I mean, I almost shed tears when I was finished, not because of what I did, but what I was a part of. Yeah. It was like you just want to root for everybody, and you felt this sense of, we don't get a lot of things that we can come together nowadays, and Marathon Day is that, and it was cool, man. I love it.
Somebody said to me, it's the one day of the year where all the New Yorkers are nice to one another.
Yes.
And that really summed it up.
Yes.
And that camaraderie, especially within the running community, and seeing everybody come together and cheer each other on was absolutely special. Are we going to see you run it again next year?
We are, and we've got a special announcement. Ryan has just agreed to also run the marathon with me next year. Is that right?
No, that's not in the prompter.
That
was not in the script. See, I have to host the race every
year.
The pre-race show, the post-race show.
You got obligations.
Saw on Channel 7 obligations. Unfortunately, because otherwise,
clearly,
I would be running side by side with you, my friend.
It was fun.
Heck of a job, man.
Thanks,
We're proud of you. It was awesome.
Appreciate it.